Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Xander Zidell, and welcome to a brand new season here in the Millennium Racing League. We're obviously here at Daytona, where you start off the season pretty much in every league that you'll ever see be run. Along with me in the booth is also your league owner, Patton, and also accompanied with my own teammate and racer also tonight in Nathan. A couple of things to note before we start to get into some questions and we get into conversating about this big prestigious race is some two new guys returning back to racing here in the Cup Series. That would be the racers in the 20 car, excuse me, in the 38 of Piper, and as well as Cade, that is also going to be in the 22 car. Along with numbers, it comes with a lot of changes in numbers for many of the racers in the field. A lot of guys changing numbers from whether they're just personal preference or maybe even just a new look of scenery, I guess. A lot of people changing numbers, and a lot of people staying the same in numbers, especially myself. I like to stay in the same number, but that's just for me. Well, Patton, Nathan, how are you guys doing today?
Bad. How about
Xander,
yourself?
I always appreciate when you like that. How are you doing today? I don't think anyone apart from me ever asked how are you doing today.
I mean, today's is a good day. I mean, I'm excited for this race.
Well, there we go. One thing that I'm going to definitely look out for is much like you were talking about, like the new faces in the. Well, I guess when I say new faces, I mean the new numbers. Of course, we have a couple returning numbers, like worst caught in the 9, for example. You have as well you in the 1, Justin Shackett, also taking the 48, which is something that he took from the Challenger Series. But then we have Liam in the 17, Cade, who's also another returning in the 22. By the way, starting P8 and P10, they will be right behind each other, or right in front and behind each other. But also the Von Poon pair of the 21 of Brandon and the inverse, the 12 of BD. There's a bunch of brand new numbers that we have here, like Mopal Cat in the 14, the Tony Stewart. He wants to exclusively drive the Tony Stewart schemes, by the way. He made sure he messaged me on that. But also we have the new team standings that we have going here. We have an average system essentially. So it's not about how many people you have on your team. It's about how well all of you work in unison, as a team sport should. And because of that, you will have new points awarded per position. The best finishers get 50, second best gets 40, 30, 25, 20, all the way down. Currently in the Cup Series, actually, we have a whopping 7 teams actually participating amongst 20 drivers, and much like those 20 drivers, the 2 returnings is Cade and Piper. I'm so glad that they decided to come on back. We have 18 apart from myself, because you may have noticed that we are doing a pre-race in order to set the qualifying order. That is awesome to hear. Because of that, we have a poll, and that is Piper actually going to snipe the poll, the first ever race in this new season. So, and as I see from you guys, of course, Nathan, bringing up the second to last rear, it's not about where you start, it's about where you finish, right?
Yes,
That's
sir.
where they pay.
That is
That's
where
where
they
they
pay.
pay.
Now, much unlike the team standings where we have a revamped system, we still use the Winston Cup format, meaning season-long points as well as the Winston Cup points of 175, 170, so on and so forth.
All I know is I don't like numbers. I like to just go out and race.
Of course, but Daytona, while we are waiting for 9:15 to roll around, which actually just happened right here. By the way, Gio, you are seen in chat, and Nathan, I'm just letting you know you are echoing. So, with that, we have a brand new thing. If I could have some invites, please, because we are going.
I do have a question for you now, Patton. My question is how do you expect this race will go?
how do I expect this race to go? Well, 100 laps here. That is the biggest thing that I wanted to talk about, and actually ask about you guys. In our friends in the Fast Lane Racing League, you guys just did your version of this race literally last night, and that was a a strategy race. I think here we are looking at
You
I
can
mean,
join.
on paper, four stopper. That is definitely what we're at least anticipating here. And from that, I think having I don't know. Of course, have to have your drafting partners. You also have to make sure that you're in line. I think for the most part, people are going to want to get racing in the beginning, so I got to watch out for that. But people will find the bottom, and they will definitely be just kind of being patient, I will say. But like I said, we have Piper that's going to lead us to the green here. We are already loaded up. Gotta love that PS5 loading time right there, because you can actually see everyone kind of join on in right here as they load in themselves. And we get to see all these wonderful paint schemes, all these wonderful numbers. Guys, it is season 1 here for MRL. Long time waiting. 18 cars will join us tonight, but one will be the winner. We are green here for the MRL 250. You can see that BD in the 12 was able to get P2, but he will kind of lag on back. No one wants the top side right now. That is the biggest thing that I wanted to say, that being on the bottom, especially going into turn 1, will be a benefit, because you can see how people will get a little antsy right there. I call them swerving Irvins. You can see them on both the top and the bottom. Oh, a little bit of touch right there. You can actually see, right there. That's why I accidentally lagged out. My bad. That's why we get multiple invites. Um,
Interesting. I've never seen that happen before.
yep. So we are definitely going to be doing that one more time. We are. My bad about that.
Well, that's a good thing you have the PS5 loading times.
PS5 loading times. My bad. Yes.
That's a great start to the season 1. In the meantime, you have the first 6 cars on the bottom in a single file freight train, then you have some double wide back in the pack. In the 96. Still double wide for the majority of the pack, as only one has lost the draft, and Patton's back, so thank God. Patience. I think the number one thing that people kind of jump the gun on is going out to the outside lane. I know it's fun to go out to the outside lane, but there's a difference between being second where I am now and being 15th. So.
Get everything all sorted out. So I apologize so much for that lap one, turn one incident right there. But and by incident I mean accidentally leaving the lobby. I hit the disconnect button, and I only got one invite. So I'm so glad that I could join off of Xander and Nathan. So thank you guys so much. But looks like we have a bit of a couple moves being made. BD's trying to lead that top side right there. By the way, Hunty, Gio, how are y'all doing right now? We have, let's go on board with BD right here, trying to lead that top side around, and I will see what is going on. I'm going to check in on some things.
I watched Hunty's stream the other night, and it was hilarious. His friends were having the best time.
Nathan, what'd you say? I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
I said I watched Hunty's stream the other night, and it was hilarious. Him and his friends were having the best time ever.
Hunty is hilarious, honestly, and that's actually one of the things I wanted to talk about. And in lieu of a brand new season, we have a brand new relegation and promotion system that we have. Last season, and by last season I mean season 0, the promotion relegation essentially was top 15 was guaranteed to be in Cup, all right? And that's where, you know, a lot of these people came. However, top 5 from Xfinity also made this 20-car field. And, you know, some of those involve Baseball Kid, Kalen as well. We also have, where is he? Not Cyber, not... BS14 cars, there he is, in that 20 car. He was also the Xfinity champion in Season 0. Hunty, unfortunately, was not able to do that, so he will be riding in the Sportsman Series. And while we are on that, Sportsman races on Mondays, so definitely looking forward to that. We have our first race at Talladega in order to come on out and see how the up-and-coming drivers, we have a 33-car field currently planned for Talladega, with all but 2 numbers in use. So that's going to be a lot of fun. But essentially, you finish in the top 10 in Sportsman come season's end, you make your way to Lights. Meanwhile, in the Cup side of things, the bottom 10 go to Lights as well, and they will duke it out to see who makes the 20-car field for the next season, while the top 10 drivers, will be getting dicey right there, will be making the Season 2 Cup field. But yeah, we have... we have reports of lag, so we have to see how we have to continue on that. That is the 48 that we are getting confirmed cases of. I can actually see it a little bit, trying to go on board with him specifically. Yep, you can actually... All right, one hot second, I will let him know. So we'll have to see if that continues. He was made aware of, and I think that's exactly why that top side is forming up, because people just don't want to be right behind him. Of course, we have... No, but the 6 of Packers and the 9 goes on around. That is going to be our first caution of the night. Don't know what caused that, but the 9 of Worst Cod Totally just got put around on the front stretch. Don't know who else was involved in order to bring out that yellow, but definitely that definitely will bring a lot of contenders back into it. Now, well, actually, you guys probably don't know off the top of your heads, but what lap was it before when you guys crossed the line? Do you guys know? 88 to go. If hypothetically we go caution free, that actually can open up the door to make it in 3 more green flag stops. But that's a huge ask, honestly. I know. Hunty calling, saying, well, rip to the no cautions for the entire season. Context behind that was Sunday Xfinity for the previous fun season went almost the entire season without a caution. It actually was the final race with like 10 to go that the caution came out on. So, gotta love that. But looks like everyone's kind of bobbing back and forth. Like I said before I disconnected, I call them swerving Irvins right now. That's why the restarts are always the most fun, but also the most jank at the same time, because people kind of bounce off the apron. A lot of these drivers are on controller, so you can tell exactly who's on controller a lot by doing that. Oh, the 12 just barges the 48 out of the way, and the 48 will be just right behind right there. Looks like the 14 is going to try to get on, in front of the 48, and he will. Meanwhile, it's the 24 that is Cyber, and the 47, the only ones up on the top side. Make that the 24 as the 47 makes a home on the bottom lane. So Xander, it looks like you are leading the field right now. That is a lap led to you. 5 bonus points to add to your pocket with T-Bird right behind, as well as Baseball Kid P3. That is the podium positions. The 18 of Kalen down there in P4 with BD rounding out the top 5. Xander, what's it like leading the field right now?
It's nice. Definitely, not having to stress about letting off the gas, nothing. Just kind of you put your foot in it and you kind of look behind you the majority of the time. If I see a run happen, I'll probably block it. I don't really know yet. I don't know. I've been here enough to know where to do, but it's just a gut feeling.
Yes, that's probably even in real life, NASCAR, they always say that especially at a super speedway, the best place to be is out front. Now, one thing I'm definitely seeing right now is, as we see Tomboy in chat right now, of course, cheering on his boss man, that was another new thing that happened in the offseason. Xander Zydel Motorsports became a thing, taking 4 different, not Xfinity drivers, caught in the old ways, I guess, 4 different sportsman drivers. The Tomboy right there, Baronate, will also be joining the crew. Broadcaster Clay and NASCAR Extreme Gaming will be joining that roster. So definitely
don't forget about the Cup Series, though.
Oh, and the Cup Series as well. That is going to be the 4 of US Trek Enterprise, who definitely is not in right there. Not in the lead pack. I'm trying to find him right there. Is in the number 4 alongside the 17. Jose Protege also making his appearance in here as well. We have a lot of the sportsman drivers coming on out to watch these guys coming on through. But Jose will be driving in sportsman as well for Von Poon, so definitely looking to see what they can do on Monday. So one thing that I'm definitely seeing is people wanting to race, and by that I mean the people that are on the top side. The 9 of Worst Guy getting all out of sorts right there, but also the people that are starting to save fuel. You can see that mostly being on the bottom side, the 22, 38, not wanting to quite go up to the top side, but also not wanting to be like, you know what, I don't want to just lag on back and just wait for this ball to roll, you know what I mean? Definitely we have a couple of interesting strategies brewing right now. The top side is there, but it's not making any progress. Meanwhile, the second pack here, led by the 9 of Worscod, is in draft distance of the 8 of Nathan, right behind here, but Piper will move on up, and that will give Nathan that bottom side, and we're going to have a run forming with the 9 of Worscod, who does nothing with it. And now, essentially, the field is one big line.
From
One
my
big line on the
perspective,
bottom.
from my perspective, we're having a problem generating a good run to get around the 48. Seem to have like a bubble of people who don't want to get too close to it.
Of course, that's one thing that is going to be persistent. Is the 48 has had a instance of lag, so people are being very mindful when it comes to the 48 right now. So you don't want to be too close, just in case that lag spike does come on through. And probably the worst place for all this is actually super speedways. Oh, terrible. Any draft track, lag is a huge thing. But this top side's actually moving right now. Got a good old run on the 48 right there, but the 21 kind of gets out of line. That will ruin the momentum of that top side because he was third in line. And so right now, the only one that will actually be able to snag a spot is the 48, but he will quickly close back in on that bottom side. And from there, that top side will have to basically move on back and try again. But one thing I want to point out now real quick as we kind of cut away from this action is that second pack right now. Currently a 5-car pack led by the 24 Season 0 champ of Cyber. And then Packers in the 6th, 20 of BS14 cars, the 9 of Worscott, and Liam in the 17. Tansby Vegas is rounding out this 18-car field in P18. Now, that doesn't mean that these guys are out of it. Of course, since they have less cars in their pack, they're going to go a little bit slower, but they're still in a draft. As long as they work together and don't make any bonehead moves, they can actually catch these guys. Because if they see right now, here, I'm just going to ride on board the perspective of Liam. You can actually see that they're actually side by side up there. They are essentially punching a big hole in the air right now. And if they stay single file, this second pack can actually catch them. But the 12 of BD trying to make something happen here on the top side, but a little bit swerve and urban. That will actually put the 96 of T-Bird on the outside. Now, whether or not he stays there is going to be the question. Looks like he will, so that 96 will be the new leader of this pack. But some bump drafting happening right here. And this 18 of 48, you look at that speed difference right there. Oh my goodness me, and a change for the lead. The 96 will go. We're going to go 3 wide here in the turn 3. Xander in the sucker hole right now will go and drop down to the bottom, losing a grand total of 4 spots in a matter of 1 lap. Who's going to lead this lap? We're going to be watching from the perspective of the 22 of Cade right now, and that 37 baseball kid will lead that lap in 5 bonus points to add to his bucket. But now, since he led his lap, he will
got
take
the 5 points.
Yes, he will get the 5 points, but since he led a lap, Cade's just like, nah, it's my turn right now. He booted him out of that top side, but a little bit of a conundrum happening in the back of the pack right there, and there is the 47 is around.
That was the 48.
Oh, the 48 of Shackett. Oh, my goodness, I'm sorry from the perspective. I thought that was the 47, but no caution was called. That was a single car incident.
I'm saying the 48 caused that.
Oh, the 48 caused it. Okay, so it was the 47. Okay.
I was going to say, Patton, as you missed it, I was blocking the field up here.
What?
Anywho, so with that, all right, so Xander, I'm sorry. And Nathan, what were you guys saying beforehand? I'm sorry about that.
The 48 caused that wreck, but I was saying that I was blocking for the lead. It was you missed it. You're talking about that second pack.
Oh yeah, well right there, you're blocking for the lead, so I apologize for missing that right there. But you can actually see that this front pack, because of that little incident, has been cut in half, and that second pack got stronger. And so essentially what this means is that, that's why I always say, never, ever quit. Because this second pack has 1, 2, all the way to 7 cars deep now, and they now have the draft of the 48. They have caught this front pack yet again. The top side is going to be making a move yet again. The 12 is going to try to go for it, but the 96 is going to be by his lonesome. I think the 12 made the move a little bit too soon, and right now, with the speed of the topside momentum, I don't know if the 96 can hold on. He had it for a hot second, but as I see behind, that is 6 cars versus 2 right there. And now the 12 will lead that lap. And this second pack is now within. Watch out for where these guys are going to go because they have a full head of steam. The 24 is leading. Now, if this 18 and 96 move on forward, if I'm the 24 right now, I am just going to go on around the top side. But no, the bottom actually opens up. What is the 9 or what is the 6 of Packers going to do? He does nothing. Packers, what are you doing, man? What are you doing, man? Go for it. Why are we running the Dale line right now? We're running the Dale line. The 18's on the wall. Running the Dale line right now. Okay, I love the unprompted moments of the Dale line. Now, who's going to be the first to drop? Looks like the 38 of Piper is going to be the first to go on down, but he will move to the top side. Oh, the 4 of US Trek, not knowing that the 18 was already there. That was a full head of steam coming his way. Now, with that, the 18... this 18 car pack is now actually all on the top, but I say that with a little bit too soon because as soon as I said that, that bottom side is trying to form back up, led by the 14 of UK, Mopower Cat, and I don't know if they have enough numbers right now. They're going to try, but looks like the 38 is now in that second pack, a slight separation, and we're going to see, oh, the 48 going to scrape the wall right there. One thing I'm definitely seeing, ladies and gentlemen in the audience, is a spectacle coming because we have pit stops on the way. Am I correct in saying that?
10 laps, yeah.
Pit stops are about halfway through their fuel cycle right now. So definitely these guys are looking to get into position to possibly make something happen. Oh, people are starting to think about going to the bottom right there. You can actually see the 21 kind of faked going to the bottom right there. But this 48 is in the wall again. I want to kind of go on through this top pack right now. Currently, apart from Xander, that is a VPR train right now with the one of RS Meatwagon, Xander, the one exception actually. So that is definitely something to keep an eye out on. Is the moment that they have the opportunity to drop Xander from their ranks means a world of difference right there. So we're gonna have to see.
I really hope they don't drop me. That would suck.
Well, we're gonna have to see how this is gonna roll here because the 14 is still trying to make the bottom happen, but it's the Dale line running too strong. Baseball Kid saying, you know what, screw it, I want to go for it, but no help whatsoever. And he will just drop to the rear right now. He's trying to make something happen on get a hole maybe on that top side, but no, he's going to drop all the way back from P3 all the way down to P17. Make that P15 because it looks like the 4, the 9, and the 8. So make that P14. All lost the draft, but the 20 gets out of sorts right there. This second pack may actually, I don't know what exactly caused that. The 14 of UK getting a little out of sorts, but that is probably the worst time for the 37 to make the move because now they may lose this topside draft right now. The 6 of Packers trying to be the caboose on this train. Oh, okay, I love that right there. The 6 of Packers kind of, you can see, kind of lagged on back to allow the 20 to get the run, but the 24 Season 0 champ Cyber all by his lonesome. Looks like he'll be picked up by the 8 and the 4 when they get to him eventually, but still, that is 3v13.
Liam lag got us.
Liam lag, of course, Liam.
It may be a new season, but some things still stay the same.
The more things change, the more they stay the same, as they say. But YouTube chat, make some noise. Who are you rooting for right now? So in this race that is now, how many laps in, guys?
34.
34. So 1/3 done. Make some noise. Who are you rooting for? Who do you think's going to get it all? Is it going to be maybe current race leader right now, the 12 of BD Dead Man? Or do you think it's going to be someone else, honestly? Like, literally anyone else possibly could make a break for that win. So one thing that we're going to see here, Tom in chat saying, can baseball kid make it 3 checker flags? I'm assuming that it's right there. Jose rooting for his teammates, the VPR, so anyone in VPR stable right there. Definitely trying to make something happen. In fact, speaking of baseball kid, you can see that 37, that blue machine right here on board, still trying to make that bottom side happen, but this Dale line is too strong right now. When everyone's running it, how are you going to move forward? So definitely, ooh, the 14 trying to make a move, but the 48, I think that was just an oversight by the by UK right there. He tried to make the move, but he just misjudged where the 48's rear bumper was. Oh, but a little bit of contact going up into this front field. We're going, oh, source of 6 of Packers comes on up. Is that going to be a caution?
Hey.
Yep.
The 6 of Packers absolutely get out of sorts. Looks like running the Dale line. Definitely having a... wow, that was a biggest move right there. We have a... the Dale line did not work because as soon as one person collapsed the wall and they basically just centipede together, you saw what happened right there. The 6 of Packers got all out of sorts and then came back up on track, and there was 2 wide already, and that was a that was just a problem waiting to happen right now. But as we load back in here, we have a the restart happening right now, as we are still 18 cars deep. No one has DNF, no one has left, so still 18 cars with a chance at a win right now. Gonna start. Actually, let's watch this. Let's actually watch this 37, because he made a good move right before the before that yellow flag, and you can actually see that that 37 is looking to be as smooth as possible, because they are finding some teammates on the bottom side right now. So with that, the 37 definitely trying to make some moves, but that top side definitely kind of swung right there. That is a unfortunate thing right there, because
caution.
And because of that, Justin Shackett hit the 3-strike policy right there. That unfortunately means we have a... unfortunately, our first DNF, Justin Shackett, hit the 3-strike lag policy, and he has been asked to leave the lobby. So with that, we are now down to 17. So as I say that right now, it looks like the 4 is not going. Where is he at? Where is he going, man? Oh my goodness me. Where is he at? Where is he going? Is wheel disconnected? We lost another one. What happened right there? Oh my goodness me. After we had Jay go and root him on right there, we had our first disconnect, actual true disconnect of the race right there. Oh my goodness. So now down to 16 drivers. And that is super unfortunate for the 4 right there. But yeah, Justin Shackett hitting the 3-strike policy right there. Oh, the top side is trying to make something happen, but this bottom side is going somewhere. Dropping like flies. Survival of the fittest, says Jordan Balcom. That is Jordan Jalja, in case you don't know. Welcome here. We have... Ooh, the top side! The top side right there! That is all out of sorts. That's going to be a wreck! And possibly our next caution. Maybe?
Nothing yet.
Oh, okay. I guess no caution it is. Let's actually drop on back to see, unfortunately, who got messed up out of that. Oh, the 24! No luck Cyber. Oh, no. As well as the 14. That is Mo Power teammates right there. Getting the worst luck there in turn 1. Oh, my goodness. Mo Power teammate Cyber making that deal over the offseason in order to move to Mo Power. And you just saw what happened. The 14 and the 24, unfortunately, all being collected in that little incident. No caution for that, though. While I missed that, it looks like there was a move for the lead. Xander, can you fill us in what happened?
Yeah, this outside lane got stacked up. Someone hit the wall, and it stacked up the outside and allowed some people to jump to that inside lane. It was actually Kalen who hit the wall and actually benefited him the most.
3 wide. Oh, my goodness. Hold it steady, guys, especially through this tri-oval. The 18's going to take the lead right here. The 12 getting all out of sorts. The 21 is going to find some reprieve in the bottom, and he will take it. Oh, but that 47 still 3 wide. The 22, we're in the tail line, but as we go into turn 1, oh, everyone will find their place. Oh, my goodness, that could have been bad. I was sweating bullets right there, more so than I was in the very beginning of this race. Thinking that I was about to have to restart the lobby. So with that, my goodness, that was a hectic couple laps right there. Let's recap. So the 18 was able to snatch the lead because of a checkup that happened right here. But also in the same token, you have the flip side, UK and Cyber all being kicked out of line. Then we also have Liam, BS14 cars, and Worstcott all getting out of sorts and being in their own little draft. You can actually see Worstcott actually collected the this little 3-car tandem right here. So definitely not out of it. Like I said, the more mistakes that other drivers make, the more that they can capitalize. But it looks like this front pack is still trying to make something happen. You have the 1 of Xander leading it. The 47, that is GMI teammates right there. But then you also have the Chaos crew down low with the outliner there being another GMI teammate of Nathan, Agent Orange. Nathan, actually, let us know your mindset right now. You're leading the bottom. Well, not leading. You're in the bottom of 3 cars right now. What are you thinking right now?
Just trying to find a window to move up.
You actually want to be on the top side.
Well, that's where the speed is. At least like build up some momentum to make a run. No.
Well, definitely the momentum is on the top as people love to see this Dale line, apparently. But it also can lead to some challenges. You can actually see that a couple of these drivers are actually hitting the wall. And that's exactly how that caution with Packers was formed right there. It was because I'm not sure who hit the wall at first, but definitely the wall was indeed hit. And it just bunched up the entire top side. And, well, just like an accordion effect, the 6 went sideways and then into, well, the wall. So, right now, actually, we have to be coming up on halfway. Am I correct?
You're very close. We're on lap 49, Pat.
I'm always 1 or 2 laps short.
You're always close.
I have a general understanding about what lap we're on and about how close we are, but I'm never on it. There's only been like 2 times I've ever like correctly like said it, and
Next
I'm
time
hoping
that
to...
you have the thought of what lap it is, you just go 1 less, okay?
Yes, I mean usually I probably should. It's like, okay, since we're about halfway, we're on lap 50 right now, meaning next time around we are in the second half of this race. So to kind of go through our mid-race, okay, Liam. Mid-race race break, we have Oh God, I wish we had an actual count for how many leaders we have. I think we've had 6, if I count
Yes,
correctly. And by
I
lap
believe
leaders,
so.
I mean different people that have led a lap. Meaning
Lead
not counting
changes are
lead.
different.
Yeah, lead changes are different. That's their own category. But I want to say about 6 different lap leaders right now. Currently, the leader is Xander in that one car. We're not on board with him right now, but we're on board with this front pack, and you can see who the leader is. There are 16 runners right now, 2 DNFs. Justin Shackett is the caboose on this entire race, finishing P18. US Trek Enterprise will be finishing P17. But the actual race runner right now is, I can actually go on board with him right now. Looks like Liam must have had something happen because this second pack is all out of sorts. Where is he at? There he is. The 14 car is all by his lonesome. He is running P16 right now. And Xander actually enlightened us. He just came off turn 1. Where are you guys at?
Turn 1.
Okay, so you guys are about a quarter of the track behind him. So entering turn 3, and you're coming off of turn 2 right there. So definitely these guys will be catching them at a rate of knots. Looks like the Dale line has expired, and it's now bottom feeding time.
Yes, and sadly, Brandon got kind of messed up with that. They all kind of went to the bottom, so I had to go down and block.
Well, you can actually see that's what happened. I think that's what happened with Piper as well, because he is now another driver that dropped out of this lead pack, and that's exactly the best and worst thing about the Dale line. Okay, yes, it looks cool. Don't get me wrong, it looks good to watch as people are trying to go there again. But one mistake, and you could have a caution. You could lose the draft. I mean, a lot of different things could happen. You can lose track position. People deciding, you know what, I'm going to run the bottom. You lose positions because now you're on top for no reason. There's a lot of things that can happen in just by swapping lanes like that.
But there's a lot to gain as well. I would like to point out that is that you keep on talking about the negative side of it. The positive side of it is that there's a lot that goes into this. I mean, obviously you have people that block, you have people that do whatever they think. I think personally it's a lot easier to manage a race on the high side, as I'm kind of now blocking a little bit. But I find that also when you're on the high side like this, you can let off more, and you don't have to let off as much. You can stay in full throttle more.
What is going on here? I'm seeing some Von Poon action. That sounds weird. Some Von Poon team orders, maybe? The 22, the 21, the 37, but the 12 has lost. What is happening, guys? What is,
I do want to add some 2 cents into this. I do know that they all are in a party together. About 10 people all in a party together.
Interesting.
And offer a lap bid.
Okay, so 7 different leaders right now. So this is interesting here, guys. We have a interesting development happening. So Von Poon is now deciding, you know what, I'm going to run by ourselves. You can actually see that 22 is going to be the leader on this right now. The 38, yes, right there. You can actually see that these 5 are all in a party with one another, and they are going to be trying to be making some leeway. So it looks like the 12 will actually be the leader of this. The 22, the 21, the 37, and the 38 all going to be in a line with the Bassbuck and the 47 going to be picked up here. Well, not willingly, of course. He's going to ride the top, but going to try to pick up the draft as they zoom by. Look at that speed difference. A 5-car pack versus one by themselves. So the 47 is going to try to get as low as possible and just latch on. So I'm a little confused. I have not.
They folded the apron and slowed down.
I have not seen this before. I'm going to be honest here. And in my 2 years of competitive, nonstop league racing, I've never seen something like this happen before. So I guess there's a first for everything.
Definitely not the only one.
Yeah. So, I mean, probably what I can imagine is... how close are you guys to fuel?
8 laps. So it's lap 57. There's not really anything to gain with fuel saving right now.
I mean, maybe they're just trying to organize themselves for pit stops because
The only thing I could think of, and I'm sorry to cut you off, but I have this thought right now. The only thing I could think of is that they're trying to get as many people as possible, and they figured that their 7 cars or whatever would be faster than just a 3-car pack in the front. I've never seen that before. We're all running the high side single file in a 13-car pack, and all of a sudden you split up. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it looks like the 6 is also going to be picked up right now. That is also a Von Poon member right there. There's 4 main drivers on the team. The 22 is on a branch, DEI. The 4 main drivers are BD in the 12, the 21 of Brandon, the 37 of Baseball Kid, and the 6 of Packers. Everyone else is on a branch of VPR, DEI, as well as whatever team Piper wishes to drive for. Now, so these 7 right now are all going to be in a line. Now, meanwhile, the top 4 guys are all in a line, led by Nathan, caboose by Kalen. Looks like that actually will be picking up a 5th here with the 14 of UK here in a handful of laps, because that is that red dot there up in the distance. You can actually see that right there. No matter how we slice it, ladies and gentlemen, these guys are going to have to stop 2 more times. If we continue green flag racing, let me rephrase that. If we continue green flag racing, these guys will have to stop 2 more times. There's the stop that's coming up right now, as well as the extra stop for right sides, gas only, whatever they decide on. It's going to be interesting to see how this kind of rolls here, because we have 4, soon to be 5, versus a 7-car pack. Let's actually go back on board with them. They're actually gaining time back because they're staying in line and they're able to just draft. They're going full throttle. They're not saving at all. So it's fuel mileage is out the window with this. But the I have to see how this goes. I don't want to commentary or curse anything and say that, you know what, this may not work. This may work. I mean, who knows? But speaking of other races being going on, the 9 and the 17 of Worscott and Liam, unfortunately, in a race of their own right now. Same thing with the 24 of Cyber. He's on a race of his own. The 14, of course, is about to be picked up by the leaders, so he'll be with a pack. And then the 20 of BS14 cars is in a race of their own as well. Super unfortunate for these guys, but that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. Sometimes you're on sometimes you're the lolly, sometimes you're the stick. So I don't want to keep saying like sometimes you're the candy, sometimes you're the wrapper, because I feel like that has been used too much. But 14 of UK, nice move there, Nathan, hitting his rear bumper. So with that, that will make a 5-car pack right now. But like I said, that 7-car pack is actually zooming right now. It's going to be up to these guys to just be in a pack right now and just go. The fewer mistakes the possible, the more drivers, the better. And probably the next driver that will be a part of this pack is that 24 of Cyber. You can see him, he's that little dot right there in the middle of 3 and 4 as these guys are entering turn 3. We'll have to see how this is going to roll here. How many more laps until pit stops, guys?
3 for me.
Oh, so we are going to be seeing some pit stops going on here. Of course, the all-important signal going into pit lane. Oh, but the second pack is a little out of sorts. Looks like the 22 maybe got out of line. The 21, that will kill their momentum, but it'll be quicker for them to get rejoined because everyone, they're in a party with one another. Remember, like I said, or like Xander said, they are going to be just right back at it. Like, not a step missed. In fact, actually,
next lap.
yes, okay. So we're going to be looking for people signaling to go on the pit road, meaning, ooh, Packers actually hit the glitch right there. He's going to be hoping to stay with that pack right there. Their turn 3 glitch is deadly. if it catches you out like it did Packers. So we're going to see a lot of blend, not blend, signaling going to pit lane right here. What these guys are going to do. But this second pack has been running down the first pack, and if the second pack can actually do it coming out of the pits and just stay together, then somehow these guys are looking into it. But everyone, the 37, the 37, everyone is now in, this second pack is in shambles. The 21, when signaling, just slapped Baseball Kid into the wall. He came up way too soon. Looks like this first pack was super steady going on the pits. Everyone being super calm, super collected. Make sure to... Yes, look at that. That is one thing you love to see. But super unfortunate from the 37 of Baseball Kid right there. Oh my goodness me. That, as Tom Boy comments, that was his pick right there. But you saw it happen live. The 21, when signaling to go on the pit lane, came back up way too soon. And you saw the 37 get slapped into the wall. Oh my goodness me. So let's actually go on board with this first pack right now. Actually, this is actually going to be really good for the second pack as well, because they are all coming out in the same line. Look at that. Nathan, do you speed?
Nope.
Well, never mind then. Trade Nathan for Cyber, because now he's going to be the leader of this first pack. So the biggest thing to talk about here is this first pack came out in separate groups. Xander is currently the leader. Kalen P2, Mopower Cat P. Actually, no, that is going to be T-Bird P3. That is this first pack. Meanwhile, the second pack is so much more organized. Look at that. They are already back in line. This second pack is going to be running down this first pack in a hurry. So we're going to be just counting down the laps, essentially, to when these guys join, because right now we have a real race on our hands now. Guys, could I have a lap update, please, at your next...
It's lap 66.
Oh, okay, Tanner, okay.
Sorry, it's lap 66.
Oh, wow. I was like, okay, fine. If you don't want me to talk to you, just tell me so.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I was looking at it, and I already knew what you were going to say, and yeah.
All right, so 2/3 of the way done with this race right now. As we take lap 67 right now, officially in the final third of this Daytona 250 here. One thing, like I said, despite Xander right now, the one being the leader, this second pack is zooming. That's not it. This is it. Led by the 21, 12, 38, 22, 47, and 6. These guys had communication, and they are already back together. The one car we are missing from this is the 37 of Baseball Kid. And now that is going to be really important here, because unfortunately Baseball Kid will be kind of just scrounging around waiting to see if anyone catches up to him. Same thing with Nathan, BS, as well as Worst God right now. Looks like Liam will also be by himself on track. But crucially, now inverse of this, the first pack, you can actually see it right now. This first pack is actually led by Cyber. The 24 of Cyber is actually the leader of this first pack, and they're actually picking up lap cars. That is working perfectly to this first pack's advantage. They want to be picking up as many lappers as they can, and then just have them add to their ranks. So there's more cars, the better the draft. And actually, when they hit the 20 here, they will be the same number as the second pack is right now. Meaning, hypothetically, if they stay in line and they actually do what they're supposed to, they will be running equal lap times. Meaning, this second pack, they will have to throw a Hail Mary. They will have to do something crazy in order to catch this first pack. back there goes the pass. The 20 is going to get out of the way. He's going to look to immediately jump to the bottom side. And there he goes. Beautifully executed right there. He will be joining this first pack's ranks. Now, this race has been flipped on its head right now. You have two different packs, both equal in number right now. Wouldn't it be crazy if the reason why the second pack lost the race is that they chose to drop?
This is definitely the most interesting race I've ever been a part of in my life. Definite strategy being played right now. You have two different packs now, both equal in number. Yes, this second pack is totally full of lead lap guys, but this first pack has equal numbers with 3 of the top. You have the podium guys up here. That is first place Xander, second place Kalen, third place T-Bird. But you have the 24 Cyber. Actually, Xander, what place is Cyber? Do you know? Cyber's 14th.
Cyber's 14th. Really? Honestly. So that means P15 is UK, P16 then is BS. So yeah, 14th, 15th, 16th, along with first, second, third in this front pack right now. So we'll have to see how this goes, because this first pack is going to get stronger and stronger because they will hit lap traffic first. In fact, actually, let's see to find who the next driver is. Looks like it's going to be Worst Cod in the 9. Now, that may be good or bad depending on your view of things. So we have the 9 of Worst Cod. That will be the next card to go a lap down. That is going to be P13 there in the 9. Now, actually, let's flip this on its head. If I'm the 14th place Cyber right now, I ideally want to be the leader. He wants to be exactly where he is right now, because the more that these guys in this front pack work together, the more positions he gains. Of course, being by himself, he's not going to gain any positions. Of course, just running around just by your lonesome, he's not going to do anything. But if he stays in this pack, he's going to catch 13th and then 12th. And then maybe if the second pack doesn't, if it breaks apart, maybe catch some of them. But the important thing is, though, these guys will have to pit one more time. One more time.
Add this little statistic into it, though. This first pack, when it was just me and Cyber, and then obviously we added on more, the second pack was about a 5-second gap. It was about 4.8. It's now extended itself to 7.3.
I think that's just because I've been actually keeping tabs on them somewhat. I think they're trying different things. They're trying out different leaders. They're trying out the second best car. They're swapping out the order to see if they can catch time. But doing that costs time. So if there's no payback and you're only losing time, then what are you to do? By the way, this second pack goes up into 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th place. 10th place is Nathan, and he will be... Or is that Baseball Kid, Nathan? That's you. So 10th place is going to be you. 11th is Baseball Kid. And like I said, that is just... that is what we can see here in order to potentially... have some of this first pack come together. Like I said, there comes Worst Cod now. He will be the next car to go a lap down. Oh, what was that block, Worst Cod? No! Oh my God! Worst Cod, no! Not like this. I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it. Oh, Worst Cod! Xander got Worst Codded.
I don't understand at all what he is doing.
So, crucially, this puts T-Bird into the lead right here. So, what is happening here is... Okay, so who got knocked out of line? Let's think about that for a hot second. Oh, UK, no caution. for UK, that is crucial for him. So I guess, honestly, at this point, if Worst Cod wants to lead, then just let him lead. I think racing with 3 other guys is better than having that second pack catch up. If he wants to lead, let him lead, you know?
That is,
But-
though, we are losing time to them more now.
Then that's the conundrum you guys have to play. We'll have to see
That's
here.
why
But
I want to get around them.
next, next car to go a lap down will be the 17 of Liam. So we'll have to see how that's going to go. But yeah, the 9 of Worst Cod, I understand he's trying to... remain on the lead lap, but by doing that, he is directly going against the lead pack right now. So right now, we have this pass being made. This is crucial right now. They need to stay in line. The 18! Oh, he may be the odd one out here. And he will be. The 9 will be spinning. The 18 will be collected right there. That may be a caution right there.
Nothing yet. There it is. No offense, but that was kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, definitely. That is definitely changing the entire outcome of the race right there. Oh my goodness.
Whew, I have some choice words to say, but I'm not going to say
Oh
them.
my goodness me. Wow. That's all I can say right now. Yeah, Worst Cod directly in... Oh my goodness me. Alright, well, let's rack it and stack it right now. Now, crucially, this turns into a fuel race now.
Nope.
That is the biggest thing.
Straight up.
Oh, straight up? Okay, never mind then.
It's 20 to go, he got 23 out of fuel, so...
Oh, wow, the 96 main aggressive mood to go to the bottom right there. So with that, we have, like I said, so this race just got turned on its head right now. Crucially, a lot of drivers that was out of this race are actually back in it right now. So the Lucky Dog, who actually, I don't even know who the Lucky Dog was. Was that Cyber?
It might have been BS, I'm not sure who it was.
I think it was BS.
Oh, the 20 of BS 14 cars definitely definitely having I guess that was probably the best move that they could have made right there. But yeah, definitely that caution swung everything back into the favor of that second pack. They were not going to catch that first pack without something happening, and I guess that something did happen. But now that top side is definitely going to be rolling right now, led by the 21. Looks like the 18 is thinking about moving. That's why he keeps moving like that. But definitely, that top side wants to be rolling, but look at a contact back in the pack right there. Looks like the 38 may have been touched right there. And the 14 though, the 14 of UK, a Mopow Cat, definitely not. He's still a lap down, unfortunately. So he is racing to be the lucky dog. Which, oh my goodness, Nathan, you probably don't know who the lucky dog is right now, right?
At the moment, I do not.
I like UK giving a little touch to Worst Cod right there, saying he didn't appreciate what happened right there, and that is what happened right there. So yeah. We have a couple new people joining us right now. We have Mayo actually coming back in, saying Xander is going to win. It's not even a competition. Well, it's a draft track, so maybe. 3 wide here going to turn 1. The 6 of Packers actually was the one that backed down out of it. Cade saying, I have the bigger balls here and was going to ride the middle. So let's actually think about this right now. It's less than 20 to go, right? 18 to go? Good talk. So with that...
Sorry, I was focused. Yes, coming to 18.
Coming to 18.
Coming to 16.
Coming to 16 to go. So crucially, that is going to be the all-important thing here. So everyone can make it on field. No one has to pit again. And that was a big to-do for a lot of these guys. Oh my goodness! Was that lag right there?
Yes.
Everyone's wrecking.
Thank
That's
God.
what happened. Who was the cause of that lag?
I couldn't tell if it was the 21 or the 37.
Oh my goodness me. But yeah, definitely lag was the cause of that caution right there. You hate to see it, by the way, when lag rears its ugly head. I mean, that was no fault of the drivers at all. That was just someone's McDonald's connection deciding to, you know what, order a Big Mac, go out to lunch right there. So, yeah, definitely no fault of the drivers. Just, of course, at super speedways, lag is more than not the cause of most cautions. So with that, we are we're back to it. We at the 20. What the hell is going on with the 24? Whoa, that was something new.
I just saw that. Holy.
Okay. Hitching a ride on the 17 car right there. One thing that you see here is Xander is being left out to dry. Von Poon is backing up the entry right here, and right there. Pivotal block by the 1. We're on board with the 38, who is mid-pack right there, but you can see it in the front of this pack right here. Now, we took 16 to go, meaning we're on 12 to go right now, and that was it right here. Game is throwing it back to the inside line restart days right there. Right there. We have a lot of people joining us right now. Howdy, everyone. Just in time. We're coming up to just over 10 to go. 11 to go this time by. We have a
12.
Well, 12 to go. Okay, 12 to go this time by. 12 to go right now. Okay, I'm done now this time. So these guys are definitely trying to get up here. Again, I miss who was the lucky dog that time, but
Worst God.
we have Worst God?
Yes.
Worst God. T-Bird dropping all the way back to the rear here. Because right now, I think everyone's going to be riding very much in a line. I think everyone now, no one's going to make a move up until like maybe starting with 5 to go. At least if it was me. Right now, I'm just being patient. It is 11 to go right now. No reason to put myself out there in order to possibly be dropped to the rear. That's exactly what happened to the 96 of T-Bird, and you do not want it to happen to you. The 38 being kicked out of line right there. I'm not quite sure what happened there, but the 38 got way kicked out of line. He'll be able to rejoin behind the 96, but crucially, that is track position. He lost 5 spots in a matter of 1 backstretch. But yeah, like I said, these guys are definitely going to be just riding right now. The 1 leading the field, 10 to go this time.
Tell you what, if I can get out of this race sitting where I'm sitting, I'll be just happy.
P5 right there? I see ya. So yeah, these guys are definitely looking to just ride, like I said. So not really a whole lot to talk about right now. You can see that people in the back are starting to get a little bit antsy, and because of that, they may suffer a little bit. The 47 of Bassbuck as well, being the leader on that, he will get right back up to the bumper of the 9. In fact, he'll try to go around the outside, but I don't think he got the memo that people are just going to be riding right now. So the 47 of Bassbuck, 9 to go this time. That he's just going to have to run right now.
I'll tell you who really benefited from this is Cyber. He is on the lead lap in 7th position.
Yes, I was actually looking at the people that were a lap down before that first caution with the worst COD caution, and then the 24 of Cyber. You can actually see a couple cars in front of Baseball Kid as we see. I had to halt the story. A lot of people looking to that move. The 21 hitting the outside wall right there and choking on up that entire pack. Will almost catch the front end of the 96, but thankfully everyone holds it together. 8 to go. Back to single file. All right, good talk. So P5 now for Cyber. He is moving forward. So what was originally but the 37? Oh, he left the bottom open. The commentator's curse. Commentator's curse it is. But okay, he just loses one position. Okay, cool. So, with that, the 37's actually making his way forward, actually. He is trying to move on and move and groove right now. He is, of course, a 3-time winner. The 12 BD kicked the apron right there and caused a massive choke up. You heard the contact right there, 7 to go. Choking on up behind. And that, as we are grinding down these laps, you're going to see more and more of. People will not be so forgiving. That 8 car right... Well, that's exactly leading to my point. They will not let them in anymore. They will just take. Like, oh, you messed up, got out of line? Oh, well, sucks to suck. But, yeah, definitely, let's actually go on board with this camera shot right here. Like I said, everyone going single file. We are 16 cars deep right now. Not everyone's on the lead lap.
You got a lag spike.
Oh, the 37 was forced down right there because of lag spike. It's going to be a little bit of mayhem right now. Watch it, ladies and gentlemen, because we are going to be seeing some fireworks right now. The 14 of UK trying to go forward, but the 24 and the 14, that is Mopower teammates, remember that, are definitely moving forward. But that 37 is also moving forward too. 6 to go. Coming to 5 to go. I don't know how the 9 of Worst Cod did not hit that turn 3 glitch right there. He was riding that double yellow. So, coming around the 5 to go now. Everyone's going to go into hyper-focus mode. Now, this is where I'm talking. Hold on to your butts, ladies and gentlemen. This is where the moves are going to be made and potential cautions are going to fly. Because, just because a move can be made doesn't mean you should go for it. You're going to see it right here. People are going to come off the bottom a little bit, and you're going to see a lot of people start to squeeze. This is going to be a prime example of this. I can guarantee it's going to come from the 37 right now. He is trying to move forward, and as people are definitely getting antsy on that bottom side, it's 4 to go. I can almost guarantee I know exactly where and who is going to be doing the squeezing. 4 to go, ladies and gentlemen. The 8 car is building a run. You can see something happening right now. Now, who's going to go with him? He has Von Poon teammates behind him, and the person right in front of him is a Von Poon teammate. They are going to leave the 8 car in the dust if he makes a move. And right there, you see it. You see it being done right there. And because of that, the 37 is going to have to be choking on up. Oh, it's a little bit of calamity back here. People are definitely choking on up. The 8 got put into the grass. Oh, my goodness. But because of that, now it's going to be a Von Poon front 5, apart from Xander. So 3 to go, ladies and gentlemen. We are now down to the trifecta of laps. Who is going to be making the moves? What's going to happen? Nathan, you were in the call and you heard what I was saying, but you still did it. With that, the 22 is going to be setting up. If I'm not making the move until 1 to go. That is what I'm thinking. Everyone is getting antsy in the back of the pack right now. Hold on to it. The 18 goes spinning. The 18 goes spinning right there. I'm not sure what happened exactly to cause that. The 9 is on the apron. And that's going to call it up. Piper's in the wall. 9 of Worst Cod coming on up in the middle of 3 and 4. Piper, fortunately, getting the squeeze out of that. Is that a caution?
Yes.
I know where that came from. That was the 9 of Worst Cod. But now it's 2 to go. It's overtime here in Season 1. All right. So we have a big moment to talk about here. Von Poon essentially is going to be rocking the top side. You can tell right now. It's 2 to go in overtime. Everyone can still make it on fuel. No one's worried about fuel. No one's pitting. If you're pitting, I don't understand. The 24 is Cyber. He's doing it again. You can't stop this man. 16 drivers here. All on the lead lap now, by the way. So everyone is fair game. We have everyone kind of choking on up. The 17 of Liam running the top side now. The bottom side is choking on up. Von Poon is making the move. Von Poon is making the move right now. Everyone getting to the bottom quickly right there. Von Poon just formed back up right there. So with that, 24 with style points. Yes, indeed, I agree. So with that, the run is going to be automatically made right now. There is no time to think. There's no time to react. It is a Von Poon sandwich right now, but it is mayhem in the back right now while everyone's going for the move. Everyone's also trying to take and take and take. Oh, everyone's choking on up right now. Bassbuck running the top side at full throttle. What is going on? The 47 gaining 1, 2, 3, 4 spots and still going for more. It is the white flag. Next flag ends it. The 37 is making the move. He goes high. He goes low. He's going to be running with Xander. The 22 leading the top side. I'm going to go quiet right now because this is all happening at once. You can actually see it in all of its glory right now. The 37 is going to make the move. He goes low. He gets blocked. The 1 is still there, but the 22 is still there. That's going to leave the door open for the 37. There's contact. The 22 is there. The 22 is there at the quarter panel. He will be going. The 22 of Cade. What can he do? The 12 is going to take it. It's Von Poon 1, 2, 3 right now. Cyber being put out of line. Will the 12 of BD go for it? No, he won't. And the 22 of Cade, back from the league, will take the checkered flag. Wow. That happened. That happened. So, with that, I would love some finishing results. I want to see that. But that was an insane finish. Whew, mamma mia, pizzeria. Huh. Anyway, so we have to get Brandon, BD, and Cade. So yeah, we have to get these guys in here. I wish I had the full results, but we'll have to come with that. All right, so with that, we're going to have to get everyone all up in here into fastest lap goes to Worst Cod. 43.448. Oh no. And with that, we have a interesting podium to celebrate right now. All right, so let's get these guys in here. That was a lag spike right there. It says Jose, for sure. Let's we're gonna get these guys up in here, and yeah.
Before I leave, thank you very much for having me up here, Patton. Tried all I could. You know, didn't make any friends tonight, I guess. I'm definitely gonna get some hate today, but you know, I'm going for a race win, so and
Oh
then
yeah.
got hit by someone after. So
Well, we're definitely going to see how that rolls because that was definitely a good finish. I will say that. Well,
I didn't
maybe
get
not for
any
you.
results either. I'm sorry for that.
Oh well, I would.
I mean, I'll
Hopefully,
still take a
someone
ninth
got the
place.
results.
I mean, I led the most laps. I mean, I'll take a ninth place. Whatever.
Yeah. So with
Going to
that,
next week.
yeah, hopefully someone has results because that was a I can't do points without them. But yeah, Xander, thank you so much for being our inner supporter.
Thank you, sir.
Maybe well, maybe you'll get it next week. And by the way, for everyone right now watching, next week will actually be Vegas. So definitely,
Yeah, actual good track.
yeah, a a race for the ages, I will say. Had a lot of fun back in Vegas, back in season 0, as well as the previous fun seasons. So Vegas will be a lot of fun to watch. By the way, I know I haven't started your interviews yet, but do you guys have results? I did not get a single result.
I can send it to you, Patton.
Perfect. Thank you, guys. We're just waiting for BD right now. But we can actually start. Brandon, since I don't have results, you were P3, correct?
Yes, sir.
So I can start with you right now. So while we are waiting for BD to join in order to get our second place, we're going to start with our third place finisher to start the podium. The first race, Von Poon sweeping the podium places. So there, I was actually on him right there, Matt DiBenedetto. So Brandon, you had a P3 finish tonight. Let's just rewind the clock a little bit. You were in the pack of your own, Von Poon and your guys' satellite teams, and then almost no chance of catching the leaders because as the front pack was catching lap cars, they were just adding to their number. But then a caution came out, a worst COD caution came out, and suddenly everything was just wiped to zero. What was your guys' mind? Or what was your mind at specifically?
Go win the race. That's it. Go win. The other one. One.
Well, I mean, and of course, fuel wasn't the issue. We had a bit of a couple, well, the one lag caution, and then uh, another worse caught caution, and just have the overtime. But it seemed like you guys had great communication the entire time. We knew you were in a group chat. I mean, a party chat.
Yep.
So like that makes sense. It's unfortunate that Baseball Kid got the short end of the stick in that case, but it actually opened the door for you guys in order to shine right there. Now, from a team perspective, of course, with the new format that the team points are being awarded, Cade, technically he's on a leap of a team of his own, with it being a Vampun team. If I did my math correctly, should be sitting P2 in the team points. That has to be a good start to you guys, right?
Yeah, we'll take it. Good,
Now,
good result.
and especially moving to Vegas as well. That's another strong track for you as well. Do you think you have something for them as well?
Yeah, definitely. I love Vegas. It's my favorite track in the game.
All right, well, awesome. There we go. Love to see it. So excellent job there in that 21. Love to see it, even though it was not the Menard scheme. But maybe next week. So then going into an actual Menard scheme, one of the schemes that I loved, why not I just go into Ryan Blaney right here? There we go. That is BD. How are you doing? We have a well, you were leading the Dale line. Let's just say it like that. You were leading the Dale line a few different times. Unfortunately,
Mm-hmm.
some of those times it just did not end well. But more than not, you were leading the Vampun teammates. Did you think you were going to be the one out in front of all of this?
I kind of anticipated that, yes. I felt like we had definitely a car that could lead any the bottom or the top line most of the race.
Besides that broken rear sway bar.
Yeah, the broken rear sway bar. But yeah, I felt like we definitely had a car that could easily lead the Dale line or the bottom line for that matter. I definitely felt like.
So with that, we have. I mean, well, the Dale line, like I said, you had a good run actually when it comes to well, making it in that overtime. But unfortunately, I think honestly being on the outside, well, being the second car on the outside, kind of did you in right there. Bring us through your perspective of the last few laps.
Um, it's Daytona. Anything could happen, pretty much. So, but for us to be in second on the outside, it kind of hindered us. But to come home second is it's kind of a blessing, in my opinion.
And well, like I said, actually, you had well, going back to the whole team standings, of course, you guys had a blowout performance when it comes to Daytona. Of course, for anyone that doesn't know, they are a part of FRL, Fast Lane Racing League here. Um, they had a good run last night as well, and to follow it up with another good run as well. I mean, that has to be some kind of well, potential championship run. What do you guys think?
Yes, yes, definitely. I feel like a championship run is in the cards. Hopefully, we can pull it off, but we'll see on that.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're gonna. I mean, of course, we have the next track of Vegas. BD, you're actually really also good at Vegas as well. To kind of go along with Brandon right there. Expectations for next week?
Uh, Hopefully get a solid top five run in. Hopefully something like last time doesn't happen, but hopefully a solid top five run and we'll see what happens.
All right, well, there we go. We'll have to see how you go and follow this up. But in terms of the overall, well, with you getting lap-led, you are going to be sitting P2 in points after our race winner now. That is Cade. I accidentally backed out. There we go. Much like I did earlier in the run. I don't know if you guys knew that, but I accidentally backed out of the race and I had to rejoin. But I only got one race invite. That's why I always say to get more than one. So we have to go to Joey Logano for this. Cade, Hubba Bubba, how you doing today?
Very spectacular.
Wow. Cade, the story of the night was that you had, you recently, like, and by recently I mean like earlier this week, rejoined the league. Uh, Now, first of all, let's just say welcome back, and you came back in style, winning the Daytona 250, MRL Daytona 250, in spectacular fashion with a last lap pass. Baseball kit, unfortunately, your satellite teammate, Von Poon teammate, had a bit of a hiccup right there, making that block, but that opened the door for you. What was going through your mind on that last lap?
Well, being on the outside on the final restart really wasn't the best of options, but we made it work. And baseball kid and my other Boone Poon teammates and Bass Buck and everybody else in the great state of Georgia National Championship dogs, I did it for them. But I was just holding on to the steering wheel and pressed down on that pedal. And then when baseball kid Xander started mixing it up, I saw a hole and shot through that hole just like anyone else would do and brought her home with my teammates behind me. You can't ask more than that.
Amen, amen. Now, Cade, this is a special win. It's Daytona, man. I mean, it's the first race of the season. Leading the points right now. You are, and especially with DEI, your own team, technically you're also leading both championships, the team points as well as the driver standings. Hell of a start to this, well, 2022 season one campaign in the number 22. Is that an omen, maybe?
Hey, when it's your year so far, you just roll with it, brother. The 22 may be the lucky man, and we're going to stick with the luck and hope we bring it a good old hot rod that we built out in Maui. Maui wasn't just a vacation. It was a business project, too, so that's all I got to say.
Well, there we go. We have to see how what other business aspects you were bringing up in Maui. So, you had a spectacular run. All three of you guys had a spectacular run in this race. Now, Vegas, like I said, is up next, but you guys will be rooting for your teammates there in the Sportsman Series. Now, they are in Talladega. Maybe sweep the MRL race week? Question mark.
Hey, as the plan, as the competition
Hopefully.
director for Boom Boom, we're gonna build some hot rods, baby.
All right. Well, look for those guys. That is going to be Jose Protege. He has been very active in the chat, by the way. He's watching right now. He was rooting you guys on the entire time. Loho and VT fan, watch out for them in the Sportsman Series race this coming Monday. Thank you guys so much. This has been the first race in season 1. Any final thoughts before we close on out for the night?
Go Dogs.
Go Packers. And
Go Boom Boom. And DEI.
yeah. And go Coors Light.
Amen.
There we go. And with that, we're going to sign on out for the night. Thank you guys so much for watching. And hopefully you guys enjoyed that race. I know I did. And with that, we're going to close on out. Have a good night, everyone. Peace.